1999, my brother and I were hooked on Mythic Entertainment's space shooter, Silent Death Online. Like many online games in the late 90s, you had to pay by the hour to play SDO, and in just one single month, we managed to rack up a $1,000 credit card bill and were promptly grounded. We never got to play again, but we vowed to one day make a modernization of SDO and sell it for a cost that wouldn't get anyone a timeout. We carried this dream with us to college, and with no prior industry experience, began development of Ring Runner. Back then, we barely knew how to use the Photoshop. But after 5 years of hard work, Ring Runner has reached the state it's in today. All it took was giving up any semblance of a social life and surviving on fast food. We discovered that we were actually machines that turned burgers and tacos into video games. Ring Runner features 65 playable hulls that can be divided into 5 archetypes. We've got rogues, grapplers, casters, arsenals, and fighters. These ships can be customized from a selection of over 300 skills. And the nice thing about these skills is that it's not just rocket and rocket plus one. Every one of the skills is unique and can radically affect the way that you play the game. Our story-driven campaign is going to be about 20 hours long, and most of the second half can be played local co-op. The universe is based on a sci-fi novel I wrote, which, like the game, is equal parts humor, action, and thought-provoking sci-fi concepts.
All the planets, orbiting moons, stars, and nebulas you've been seeing are procedurally generated by the game's engine. There are billions of possible backgrounds. The AI-controlled ships are procedurally generated as well, able to use any combination of skills that the players would. This means there are billions of possible configurations for enemies.
We've got 3 multiplayer modes that we're still refining: Wave Survival, Deathmatch, and Base Battles. Just like in the campaign, you can unlock new hulls and equipment through victories in these modes.
Space can be a cold place, so we've livened it up with hillbillies on asteroids, galactic arenas, space trailer parks, and of course fast food restaurants.
You also get to explore the subrostrum, which is the space beneath atoms, where matter is so small and delicate it can be affected by a mere force of will.
The game's original soundtrack and all of the sound effects were developed in-house. So if the game is nearly completed, why are we asking for your support? So far, the game has been funded by student loans and part-time jobs. But when we started working on Ring Runner, we're hoping to get the game done in a couple of years. We're working on our 5th year now, and we both graduated, turning our loans into bills. The money you contribute today will help us finish the game as soon as possible and finally make our dreams come true. In other words, we need more burgers. We've got an alpha demo available for download, so you can try the game out. And we want to invite the community to become part of the process. You can even become a full-fledged game designer for just $500 and help us create a new skill. But whether you decide to contribute or not, we'd appreciate your feedback on our forums. We're committed to listening to our players and tailoring the game to their preferences. Thanks for watching.